My all-time favorite board game is definitely Catan, which may not every one of you know, but you should definitely try it. And today I built a custom Catan board, which is not only the base game, but also its extension, Seafarers, including water and islands in Minecraft. A few years back I even spent hundreds of hours handcrafting a custom 3D Catan board, so I thought, why not build it in my hardcore world as well? So I quickly set up a board which I'm going to replicate in Minecraft. This turned out to be my biggest building project yet, and I'm absolutely loving the result. So let's just start building. Now the first step is to build the layout, so we can just fill in the hexagons with the different resource fields later. Now my custom Catan has this wooden borders with the 3D model inside, so I choose birch wood for the layout since it has the most similar wood tone. Time to grind some wood. Now that we have a bunch of birch logs, we just need to craft them into wood and strip them all, which took a while. Now there we go. Now we just need to find a place to build Catan. And I thought right here next to my raid farm is a good spot above the corridor. Now I was planning to add the hexagons for the water fields as well, but let's keep it like that for now, since we can always add the water hexagons later. But with the layout now done, we can start filling in the hexagons, starting off with the simple ones. Alright, now before we can actually build the deserts, we need to place some dirt blocks on this layer so we can place the sand above and it won't fall into the ocean. So let's go and grab some dirt and start placing a floor in here. With that now done, I went to grab some sand at the sand duper, but... So I got back home, grabbed the 34 sand I had left, replaced the concrete powder with sand, and AFK'd until I had enough sand for the deserts. Alright, we got the deserts done, just missing some details. Oh look, we got the desert over there, so... There we go. And I think the next fields I'm going to build are the 7 forest fields, for which we still have a bunch of dirt, but we also need at least a few blocks of grass. And while we're here, let's also grab a bunch of roof logs, since I think I'm going to build a spruce forest. And let's just start filling in the hexagons with some dirt before we can plant the trees. Alright, now we got the terrain done and we also got the wood already, but to build custom trees, we gotta get the leaves as well. So let's grab some shears and get tons of leaves. Alright, alright, you guys know how good I'm at this, but I have hope, since these are actually not going to be big trees. Looking pretty good. Alright, let's just add a few more and see how this looks. Yeah, I like these trees, but this place is still missing a few details, but I think I might just do this with the 6 other fields. And yeah, then we figure out a way to make this look a little more detailed. Let's roll a montage. Alright, I think I nailed the trees, and you probably noticed I always left a little bit of space on every single field. That's because we also have to add different numbers on every single field. But now I think I will continue with a more easy field, which is going to be the hills field for the bricks resource, and I'm gonna build them with red sand and orange terracotta, of which I have none. Let's grab some shulker boxes and get some terracotta. Alright, this should definitely do. Quick stop at the Guardian farm to repair our tools. And let's start building the hills field, for which we first need a layer of terracotta, so the red sand won't fall like that. Let's maybe also add some patches of green Now we can start building the hills actually. Something like that. Maybe replace some of the red sand with terracotta as well to make it blend a little more. Yes, much better. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's beautiful. Great. All right, let's repeat that 6 more times. Alright, next up are the fields, which gives you the grain resource. I wasn't quite sure if I should use yellow concrete to make it look like my handcrafted catan, or obviously use Minecraft wheat. But I stuck with Minecraft wheat and hay bales. Seeds are no problem, but I had to raid some villages to get all the hay bales. And since I already used all my dirt, I had to grab some more. And quite some time later, I got all the fields done. I even replicated this field with a couple doing something in the fields. So I put 2 villagers in the field and gave them some privacy. Alright, we're on to some pretty good progress right here. But let's not waste any time and start building the next fields, which is going to be the mountains, which gives you the ore resource. So let's just grab a bunch of stone and cobblestone, as well as some snow, which I don't have. So let's just grab some snowballs. Wait, I need a shovel without silk touch. Make 2 snow blocks, get a shovel, some shears, build a snowman, and get some snow. And since we only need snow for the mountaintops, I'm pretty sure that 5 stacks should be enough. So let's build some mountains. Alright, the mountains are done, and I'm absolutely loving how they turned out. They still miss some details though. My custom mountains have these tiny cave entrances, so I used some spruce logs to make them as well. And since you get the ore resource from the mountains, I have to do what I haven't done in a very long time. Caving! Oh! Because we gotta get some ores for the mountains. Should we grab some gold ore as well? Nah, just the iron I guess. Where is the iron? Oh, shoot! Not good. And I don't have another totem with me. Okay, let's risk it. Oh boy. Huh. Yoink. Hello there. Alright, now let's place them all in the mountains. Okie dokie. Now all the mountains also have some ores. And the last resource fields are the pastures for wool. Now these got a little complicated, since I wasn't quite sure if I should use actual sheep or white wool for the sheep on the pastures. When using actual sheep, I have to add some sort of border around the field so they can't escape, which looks terrible. I also don't want to build stone walls all around or use fences. So I think the best method is to use leads, which are fastened below the field. So the lead is barely visible and I don't have to fence in the whole field. Alright, let's get some sheep first so we can breed them while we're building the pastures. And once we're done building the pastures, we have enough sheep for all the fields. Oh, and I definitely need to grab some more rockets. Nice. Let's also grab some strings so we can make more leads. We also need a little more dirt. Alright, and let's try to find some sheep near the project. But I think I have to search on this side, because on that side is just desert. There we go. Oh, there's tons of sheep around here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Is there a limit on how many sheep you can have on leads? I guess we'll find out. Alright, these should definitely be enough for now.
A few moments later.
Oh, we are here. And let's just temporarily put them right here. And we should have some hay bales left. Nice. Get some wheat to breed them. Alright, let's start building the final resource fields. And after building all the pastures, I started adding the sheep to this field first, since I was trying to replicate another custom field on which the sheep go through a gate. So after bringing all the sheep in place, it kinda looks like the sheep go through the gate. Now let's quickly do all the other sheep, and done. Alright, and just like that, all the sheep are in place. And for the pastures only, I'm actually going to use some bone here. There we go, all resource fields done. Now the 4 remaining fields are the Goldfields, which are basically just a field with a river. These rivers are meant to contain a high amount of gold, and if the Goldfield's corresponding number is rolled, any player with a settlement on that hexagon can choose any of the basic resources. And since these are called Goldfields, I actually added gold to the rivers. There we go. All fields are done. Now like I said, we also need to add numbers on the fields. I won't explain why, since this would take a whole video itself. So I grabbed some quartz to make quartz blocks and smelt them to get smooth quartz, with which I then built all the numbers, except the 6 and 8s, since they need to be red, so I used red concrete for them. And after all the numbers have been set, this board is actually playable now. Now although this video turned out a little short, I spent a lot of time editing this video, trying to improve my skills and working on my storytelling as well. I really hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did building and editing. But that's it for this project. Let me know in the comments which fields you like the most, as well as if you want another hardcore or 1-block skyblock episode for the next video. But until then, see you in the next episode. German Potato, over and out. Bye bye.